Hey guys, can you see my screen? Just type S in the chat box. Okay, great. So, welcome to the session, guys. Let's begin. So, whatever we have discussed yesterday, we are going to continue today. So, yesterday we were facing some problem with the Firefox browser. With the Firefox options, we are unable to disable the notifications, right? I'll first show you how to disable the notification in Firefox browser because without disabling that, we cannot proceed further. So that is the problem. So I'll just go to that part. So here, where we have that, guys, web push notifications. And in that, yesterday we tried that with Firefox, but solution was not there. Today we got the solution. So I'll just create a new class, Firefox web push solution demo. I'll just name this as web push solution demo with main method. I'll write the code inside the main method now. Driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Say Control Shift O, then driver dot manage dot window dot maximize, then driver dot get. Once you say driver dot get, here we need to give the application URL. So of that same application, I'll give the application URL of this one, justdial.com. I'll provide this here. Run the code, right click, run as Java application. So let's see what will happen. Are we getting the web push notification or that? We'll see that first. Okay, I wrote Chrome browser, it seems like. Anyhow, in the Chrome also will get that notification. I'll change it to Firefox later. You see, we got this kind of notification in Chrome browser. We already have gone through how to resolve that. Here I have to change it to Firefox driver. Control Shift O. Now run the script. Run the script. The moment I run the script, the script will open or run in Firefox browser and it will open this application URL and we'll get a web push notification. Okay, let's wait for the script to run. Now it's running in Firefox browser. And in a while, you will get this web push notification. Allow justdial.com to access your location. Allow block is coming. So you see, what are the things that we can do to overcome that? Means we have to create an object for the Firefox options class. Firefox options is equal to new Firefox options. Like this, you create. There are many other settings available, guys, that I'm not going to cover as part of now. They'll be covered later as part of detailed initiatives of Selenium automation because Selenium is very vast subject. Okay, so fine. Options dot. So we tried this add arguments. Okay, add arguments of. We tried this one hyphen disable hyphen notifications yesterday, but this didn't work out. Okay, this particular option doesn't work out. In disabling such kind of notification, I'm providing the options here. And when I run the script, you can see that it will not disable that particular location access notification, web push notification, right? This setting was not working. Okay, this option is not getting like the way it was doing in Chrome, it was not doing in Firefox. So still we are getting that web push notification despite of writing disable notifications. So in that case, what we can do here is we can add one more option. Options dot add preference. Okay, there is something like what is that geo kind of stuff. We have used it. Give me a second. I'll just take that here. Geo dot enabled. Okay, geo dot enabled. So add preference geo dot enabled. Here I have to mention false, guys. Okay, the moment I mention false here and this options got applied here, this time it will disable that notification. This time we should not get the Firefox notification. This is what I have observed yesterday. After disabling this geo.enabled preference, by adding the preference and disabling that in the Firefox browser, the problem is getting resolved, where the notification is getting disabled and we can continue with our automation without any problem. So let's see, even after a while, are you getting that notification, guys? Are you getting that web push notification from the browser this time? Yes or no? We are not getting it, right? We are not getting it. Things are working fine. Okay, this is what we have to do, guys. So after experimenting with a lot of options, I found the solution for this. This happens in real time. Also, this happens in real time where you do whatever it is. It takes some time, guys. It will take 2 days of your time sometimes. Okay, to get the solution. Okay, small thing may be there. To identify that, it will take a lot of time. So that's okay. We have to accept that. We have to accept that very small issues will take a lot of time in the coming days. Okay, so we have to accept that, and we have to spend some time in troubleshooting them and get the things done. Fine. Okay, so if you are clear with this, just type C in the chat box, guys. If you are clear with this.
Arun sir,
Yeah.
uh, just I want to know one thing, sir.
Mm.
This code is, sir, can you please explain actually? Because I'm feeling, you know, uh, just it and sir, I don't it,
I didn't
sir.
get that. Okay, that hand great. Okay. Hmm.
అది
You see,
yesterday.
these are Firefox options. Okay. First of all. So
Yeah.
this part you understood, right? How to open the browser and maximize the browser and open the application. That is clear, na?
Yes, sir, this is clear.
So this
But
is
above code is, yeah, above
only
code
you.
is.
No, no, no. This is data and creator not only for you, for everyone. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
You are in a feeling that it is theta and creta only for you. Okay, that's the problem. So there is a separate topic we have to take on Firefox options. Okay, so there are a lot of things, configurations you can do on the Firefox options. You see, whenever you are launching the Firefox browser, right, it's
Mm-hmm.
launching a fresh instance with some default settings, right or wrong. This Firefox browser is getting launched with some default settings, right or wrong. Whatever the
Yes.
settings are there, when you open the Firefox browser, it will open with some default settings, right? Some will be turned true, enabled, some will be disabled in the settings, right? But what the Selenium guys are doing is they gave one class for us known as Firefox options class. And they gave a mechanism by using these options, you can modify the settings before you launch the browser. Got it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah.
There are many settings, even I don't know whatever settings applies, and my problem is my focus is on not getting that particular web push notification. That's all. I'm not worried about which settings I am using. I don't have to remember that. It's like a dictionary. You can Google search and get this all the settings. Okay.
Okay.
But the focus point here is when you open the Firefox browser, you should not get that web push notification. You understood what is web push notification, na?
Yes, yes. Yeah, yeah.
Here, there,
It's
allo
not that.
kind of things are coming. But for the Chrome browser, if you have seen the Chrome browser demo on that day, where was that Chrome browser disable web push notification demo? Here I didn't do geolocation, but simply hyphen hyphen disable notifications I mentioned, and that particular web push notification has been gone, right?
Yes.
For the Chrome. But the same thing when I applied for Firefox, it was not working. So yesterday it was like we spent a lot of time, and figuring out what is the solution and all. We didn't get the solution. But after, in the other hours, I was busy also at same time, but still inclined to it. So I asked one of my friend, as per the discussions going, he tried this option. Okay, my friend has tried this option like geo enabled. In our case, it was true was there. That's the reason it was not working. We got this option yesterday, but we mentioned it as true. So geo means what? Geolocation means if you want this is clear now why we are writing disable notifications
Yes,
anyway
yes, disable.
should be disabled,
Yeah,
right?
yes, yes, this I
But coming
understood.
to geo enabled is another setting that you are doing in the Firefox options. In Firefox options, assume that is another setting. Okay, geo enabled means it is trying to access your location. Basically, if you say true means you are allowing the Firefox browser to check your location, like from where you belong to. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So if you disable that, right, Firefox browser will not ask you from where location you are. Allow the access. You see, whenever you open some applications like Swiggy or something, right, they'll ask you allow location. Then only they will, detect your location and they will automatically, locate you basically. After that, you can place an order and the order will come to your place basically, right? In Swiggy kind of
Yes.
application.
Mm-hmm.
Zomato,
Correct.
whatever it is, they'll ask you to allow your location. When you allow the location, then they'll find your location and then they'll get the item order for you, right? So by default, the options will be true only. You don't by default when the Firefox browser comes, right, this option will be in enabled state. So by default, that Swiggy and Zomato applications will ask you for your location so that they can detect your location and make it easy for you to create the address in your
Yes, correct.
right. But here there may be some automation situation where if that particular thing is coming on the browser, Firefox browser like allow access, at that time you cannot do any other operation basically. Okay, when that option is coming, you cannot do any other thing on the screen. For example, here, okay, I have said this to give me a second. Right click, 1 minute. So fine. When I open this Firefox browser, I'll open in incognito mode because sometimes it may not come. New private window and I'll just say justdial.com. Justdial.com. Justdial.com, you know about justdial.com, right? It will display the businesses nearby you, right? Justdial.com will display the businesses around surrounding you to get the business things, business details near you, business contacts near you. Justdial.com want to access your location. Can you see this?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
By default, in the Firefox browser, there is a setting known as geo enabled, which is set to true inside it. Okay, in the Firefox browser setting, there's setting which is enabled to true. Okay, which is set to true. That's the reason these notifications are coming. Let's say you are fed up with the notifications. Next time you don't want to get these notifications. What you will do? You'll figure out an
Yes.
option to go to the settings of the Firefox browser, and in the
Mm-hmm.
Firefox browser, you will find some privacy security or some options here, and you'll finally found some option where you will block up that notification. Somewhere you will find it. You can Google it out. You can find the particular setting which is causing that notifications to come. But you will finally find that particular. You see, location is there. Location settings are there. Go to location settings. Okay, block new request asking to access. This will prevent any website not listed above from requesting permission to access your location. So if you select this option, what will happen? Notifications will start, will not start, will stop from coming, right? Next time when you open this just dial, you will not get this notification if you set that turn off that. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
what Selenium guys have done is for every of that particular setting, we cannot visually go to the Firefox browser settings and change the options, right? Instead of that, they created a predefined class for you known as Firefox options, and using that options, they gave some commands like add arguments, add preference kind of commands. You just have to use these commands either using these commands, right? You can disable the notifications, you can disable that location access kind of stuffs and so on. They separate
Uh,
this. Okay, they're
sir,
separate from this. Yeah.
yes, understood. One question. Sorry, actually, you are explaining very detailed, sir. But
Mhm.
I have dull mind actually. Sir, this add arguments and add preference. What's the uh, difference, sir, in the add arguments and add preference means?
In the preference, you are taking one kind of setting and you are either turning it to true or false. Okay.
Okay.
And in the arguments, you are passing an argument which will disable the notification. You see, that is we have to even figure out, guys. Okay, you don't have to think that much like what the add arguments will do, add preference will do. You just have to add them and get
Okay.
the things done for our automation. That focus should be on whether we are getting the results in the automation rather than what options you are working with. But still, since you have asked me that question, we can figure out like we can do some R&D on Firefox options. Okay, uh, Firefox options in Selenium Java. How many options are there? We'll see. For which options, what they are suggesting, we'll see. Okay, just give me a second. Did I say Selenium Java? Yes. Okay. In Selenium with Java, Firefox options is a class that allows you to customize and configure the behavior of the Firefox driver. Okay. It replaces the old Firefox profile class for configuring Firefox preferences and settings. It will change some preferences in Firefox browser. There will be some preferences and there will be settings. Preference means if you have two hotels, which one you prefer?
Okay.
Say nearby your home, your today your birthday is there, and you want to go with your family members on occasion of your birthday, and there are some 3 to 4 hotels nearby you. Which one you will prefer? Is a preference, right?
Okay. Okay.
Which hotel I
Yeah.
want to go. That's what. Settings
Mm.
means you already know, right? You can change some
Yeah.
settings
Yeah.
according to your needs and okay. There may be some, a new car you have taken and or new mobile you have taken and you have to do some settings before. Okay. This is how I want to use my mobile. Based on that, you will use the settings according to your needs. If you don't want the notifications to come, you will disable the notifications in your mobile also, right? So for different
Yeah.
applications, you will provide permissions like, from this application, I'm okay to get the notification. From the other applications, I don't want to get the notification. Like that, you can set it, right? For settings will be there, okay?
Yeah. Understood.
So you can see up here, like add preference, browser start home page. Whenever you start the browser, it will start with this particular home page. You can make this Selenium script right in such a way that whenever this Firefox browser opens, right, automatically it will open this home page. This is a preference. And the setting here is add arguments of headless means this browser will run in headless mode. You will not see anything visually on the screen. The application will open, but it will open in no visual mode. Okay, that is headless. Then we have something like here headless is there. Set capability. Capabilities are also there, but these are deprecated. I think so now. So I'll ask it. Okay, whatever the question you asked me, I'll ask it. What is the difference between add arguments and add preference in Firefox options in Selenium Java? Let's ask it this kind of question. Okay, so the doubt will be cleared now with this explanation. Just let it do. Okay. In Selenium with Java, Firefox options provide two main methods for configuring the Firefox behavior to change the default behavior of the Firefox browser. Okay. Two main methods. One is add arguments, other one is add preference. While they might seem similar, they serve different purpose in configuring the Firefox driver. Coming to the add arguments, this method allows you to add command line options that you would like typically pass to the Firefox when running it from the command line. Okay. So command line arguments, whatever you want to pass, that generally you use for add arguments. Okay.
Mm.
Okay. So, and there are few options like if you want to run the Firefox browser in headless mode, or you want to disable the general web push notifications. For that, we generally pass that command line argument here and pass that to the command. Okay. So the next one is specific preferences they are saying. So affects the behavior of the browser as a whole. For instance, headless will make the browser run without a GUI. Affects specific settings within the browser, such as a homepage URL or download. Preference means which you want to open that either this one URL or this one URL, for example. Okay, that is your preference, right? This is
Yes.
setting. This is a preference. So in that case, they are giving a different command for that. Okay. So some instead of giving add arguments and you provide this here, they want to set something. You see, for this particular thing, I want to have the preference either has true or false. For such kind of cases, they are giving the preference method. For example, here browser.startup.homepage. Okay, this any URL you can open that any hotel you can go on your birthday, like any URL you can open as a home page on when your browser opens. Okay, that you can set it here. Okay, by default that will open. Got it right?
Okay.
Got the idea?
Yes. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, I understood. Thank you.
Okay. Here you are going with a preference, whether true or false is a preference. Okay. Here, simply passing the argument. That's why they gave a different command. But ultimately, they are going to change the behavior of the default behavior of the Firefox browser is the ultimate. Okay. Ultimate conclusion.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no
that's
problem. No problem. Understood, na? Okay, fine. There's nothing there. Just is that we don't give that much importance to that. Okay. We just go with our
So
solution.
line number 15. So line number 15, you're passing that options, right? Inside that Chrome.
Where? This one.
Yes, sir.
Firefox browser. Firefox driver, we are passing
Yeah.
this Firefox options. Yes, correct.
Okay, sir. Okay. Sir, same thing we have to do in Chrome, right?
Yes,
Same thing
same
in
thing.
Chrome,
If
right?
you don't provide this settings or configurations will not be applied for the Firefox browser.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Oh.
Even though you write it here, and if you don't pass these options to the constructor of this Firefox driver, whatever Firefox driver is the one that will open the Firefox browser, basically, right?
Mm.
Right? In that case, when you pass the
Yeah.
options, then only that configurations will be applied when the Firefox browser is opened by the Firefox driver constructor. Okay. Otherwise, it will not
Okay.
happen. If you forget also, you will get the web push notification and be confused state like why these configurations are not applied for my Firefox browser. You may be in a confusion. So don't forget to provide options as an argument to this Firefox driver constructor. Okay. You have to pass it compulsory.
Okay, sir. Okay. Sir, you are saying that headless, right?
Yes,
Headless browser,
right.
sir.
Yes.
Sir, what is the use, sir, using headless, sir? Actually.
Headless means, the faster execution will be there. You don't have to see anything on the screen. Visually, you will not see anything, but internally it will happen. Okay, I'll show you that
And
if you want. I'll show
why
you
we do go for this? Only for like faster
faster
thing and
execution. Yes. You see, loading the UI on the screen, right? It will take a lot of time, right?
okay, sir.
Generally,
Okay.
when you
Okay.
run the scripts, right, every time it has to open the browser, it has to load the UI of that particular page on the screen, and then all the visual things, all the visual elements it has to load means it will take a lot of time. But if you run the scripts in headless mode, the script execution will become faster because there is no need of visual UI to be loaded on the screen. So the scripts will be so faster. Okay. So and you'll not see anything, but you will get the result in the output. Okay, we'll see that. We'll see one demo on that visual thing. Then just give me a second. Yeah, Mahesh, I think I have answered your question, right? Difference between add arguments and add preference, right? And then and there's one more question from Mahesh saying that before that headless mode thing I'll cover. So this one is clear now anyhow. I'll cover the headless mode because the question has come from that. Let me do that. Create a class Firefox options or any options, Chrome also. You can also try Chrome options also. Chrome options, headless demo. First, I'll run the script in a normal mode. That is Chrome options, Chrome driver or WebDriver. Otherwise, I'll take Chrome driver only. Chrome driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Okay. And then here Control Shift O. Then driver dot manage window maximize driver get. If I give this URL here, For example, any application URL, if I give here, for example, tutorialsninja.com/demo application, I'll give. And what I'll do is very simple script I'll do. I'll open this application. I would like to get the title of the page, get title, driver.get title. That's it. Okay, this is a script I want to run. String, page title, and I'll print it out. Okay, once I get this output, I know that the title has been printed. You will see visually that the Chrome browser will launch. It will maximize, it will open the application URL, and the page title will be retrieved and printed. We can see visually here. Okay, we can see the visual running of the script here. First, it will open the Chrome browser. First, it is going to open the Chrome browser, then maximize the browser window. Then it will get the title of the page. You can see the visually, right? The page has been opened and all browser has been maximized. And in the output, you also got the title of the page. Now I'll close this browser, guys. I'll close the browser. And here I'll give the Chrome options. Chrome options. Options is equal to new Chrome options. Control-Shift-O. And then options dot add arguments. It's like an argument, guys. Okay, you are passing. It's not a preference. It's an argument. Okay, add arguments, and here you have to write hyphen headless. I think so. This is the argument we have to pass for headless mode. Hyphen headless is the argument we have to pass. These arguments you have to Google it out. You will get all the arguments list. Okay. But if you don't pass these options to this Chrome driver constructor, it will not be applied. The Chrome browser, whenever it is opening, with these configurations or with these settings or with these changes, it has to run. You have to pass these options here. Now, when I run the script, you will see that you will not see anything on the screen basically. You will get the output directly. You will not see any Chrome browser launching, Chrome browser maximizing in the browser. Okay, that you will not see. You see, there is no visual appearance here. Ultimately, it has printed the title of the page. Have you seen that happening, guys? Is it clear how the headless mode will work? The only reason is that there is no UI there, so it will run faster. When compared to the normal scripts where UI is involved, the headless mode scripts are faster. Some companies prefer headless mode. When there is less time and the scripts need to run faster, they will go with the headless mode. Okay, that is the purpose of the headless mode. That is one of the options we have in the Chrome options. But let's not worry much about that because that will deviate the topic a bit, because there are a lot of Chrome options, Firefox options that I can cover, but I'll cover that later. Okay. For now, we are into that alerts concept where we are handling different type of alerts. So let's go with that. Okay. Then any here we no need to create Firefox profile as -ps. Mahesh, we don't have to do that. Yesterday we tried that because we are thinking that only if we create the profile that option will work. But later we got a solution, right? Mahesh, later we got a solution that without profile also we can disable the web push notifications using that geo.enabled as false. Okay, by writing that. Okay. But ultimately, yesterday we learned something about how to launch a Firefox profile. Okay. So whenever you launch Firefox browser here, guys, you understand one thing. Whenever you launch Firefox browser here, I'll close this. Whenever you launch the Firefox browser here, normal. Okay. So I'll create a class and here Firefox profile demo, I'll say. Okay. With Firefox demo 2, I'll say with finish. And here, when I launch the scripts in Firefox browser, you see which browser is launching. If I open my local browser first, if I open my local browser, local Firefox browser, in my local Firefox browser, what extensions, can you see these extensions like Selenium ID and this selectors of extensions are there? Yes or no? Yes or there, guys? Yes or no, guys? In my local Firefox browser, these particular extensions are there, right? Now, but when I run the scripts here, that is Firefox driver is equal to new Firefox driver is equal new Firefox driver and Control-Shift-O. And if I say driver.manage.window.maximize, then driver.get, and here I will give some application URL like the same tutorials ninja or whatever it is. Now run the script and observe that in the Firefox browser it is launching. You will not see that Selenium ID extension and the selector sub extension. You will not see that. Okay, you will not see that Selenium ID or Gropath selector sub extension. You will not see. It is a fresh profile. You see, whenever it is launching the Firefox browser, it's creating a fresh profile. Okay, you see, extensions are not there. If you click on the extension also, there is nothing is there. So that means every time you run the script, Firefox is taking a new profile automatically. So what if you have a situation where you want to open that profile only? You want to open that profile only. What you will do in that situation? For that, you have to write some profiles, ANI or something was there, right? INI or something. Okay, yesterday. It's called profiles is equal to new profiles, INI. All the settings, right? You don't have to remember, guys. You have to search. Whenever you have such need, you just search, you will get the things. Okay, I even don't remember them. Let's see, I'm just guessing it as profiles ANI. Profiles dot. You see, even I don't remember what is the method. Get profile, I feel like. You see, here I have to give the name of the profile from where I can get the profile details. If I right click on this Firefox browser and right click on this and say properties, and to get the profiles here, if I directly click on that, it will open the Firefox browser. That is default profile that is set. If I say -p at the end of this slide, then say apply OK. Next time when I click on this Firefox, it will not open the Firefox browser. Rather, it will show me this profiles window where you can create any number of profiles. For example, I want to, using Selenium automation script, I want to open this profile in my automation. With that extensions I want to get. Default -release is the name of the profile, guys. Okay. Default -release. Okay. Then what I have to do, I have to say Firefox options again. Firefox options. Firefox options is equal to new Firefox options. Okay, Control Shift O, and then use this options dot add preference. Not add preference, there will be direct command for profile. Okay, let's find it out. Even I don't know how many commands will be there. You see, for every purpose there will be commands. Some set profile or something will be there. You see, add profile or set profile. We don't know what we have to use, but let's try that. Add profile is not there. I'll go for set kind of thing. Get profile already we have used earlier. So we have set profile somewhere, set profile. So I got the idea, like I can set the profile, and here get profile will return you the Firefox profile. Firefox profile. The return type is Firefox profile. I don't know any of these things, guys. I'm just generally creating. Okay, this is default profile. Like that, I'll write, create some name, import this Firefox profile from Selenium library. All this you don't have to know. Just use it and get it done. Okay. And pass these options. Now you have set the profile and pass these options. Means this time Firefox driver will launch Firefox browser of your local machine. Okay. So I'll right click here and remove that thing, that is properties. I'll remove this -p so that profile section will not open. Say okay, normal profiles will open. Run the script this time. Run the script this time. You will see that it will not take a new instance. Instead, the Firefox driver will launch the local Firefox browser for automation. Okay, if you want to run your automation scripts on your local browser with extensions that you need, or you want to create a separate profile with a separate extensions configurations you want, and on that you want to run the automation scripts, in that case it will be useful, guys. Okay, in that case this kind of stuff will be useful, where you can create a profile that is needed for your application to run, and that profile you can mention it here by creating this kind of stuff. All the settings you have to learn it, guys. Okay, there's it looks like even Chinese and Japanese for me also. Okay, it's not for you only. You see, this Firefox browser has launched this time. This Firefox browser has launched this time. You see, Selenium ID and this selector sub are coming or not. That proves the profile what we are using, right? That shows us that which profile is coming here. Okay, like that, many settings are there, guys. This is just a gist of settings. If you want to play with that, you can spend the entire day on that, and do all the permutations, combinations, and get the results. Okay. Yeah. So then, any other questions we have? I'm just looking in the chat box. Vishwa has asked me a question here. Headless option we can use in TestNG also. If we can run the smoke testing test case in one browser, regression test if we want to run in Firefox with headless option, so that we can running both case in parallel and complete the execution instead of running the smoke test cases one time and regression testing another time. TestNG is a different thing, guys. Whatever Vishwa you are talking is not about the headless option. The purpose of the headless option is a separate thing, either with parallel execution or without parallel execution. Same thing it will do. Headless means it will run the scripts in headless mode. You will not see any visual UI on the screen. Okay, it doesn't have any head. So, but coming to the TestNG is something whether you want to run the scripts parallelly. It's not compulsory that you have to make it headless. You can visually see multiple browsers opening up and at same time running in parallel. TestNG has that options where you can run the scripts in parallel mode. Okay. If you want to run your scripts in parallel mode, then you can use TestNG, guys. No problem. But it's not related to headless. Headless will make it faster. Okay. You are running the more scripts in a single machine and with less consumption and faster speed. If you want to run the scripts, there is a possibility that with the TestNG and headless mode also you can do. So some people will do if you run the scripts in Jenkins or something, right? Sometimes in Jenkins it will run in headless mode. That's okay. In a remote machine, the scripts will run. We don't know the scripts are being run or also, but we'll finally get the results given by Jenkins. Okay, like that many things are there, guys. Okay, so we don't have to worry much about that and make it complicated. Okay, fine. So everyone clear? I think I cleared all the questions related to the Firefox. So shall we go to the next topic now? Shall we go to the next topic? Yes, great.
Yes, please. Yeah.
Okay.
Arun, why we go for this headless execution?
For faster execution.
Okay.
So if there is a requirement in the project where the scripts execution is taking time and they want to get the results in faster time, then they may run the scripts in headless mode so that they will get the results faster. There may be not one or two scripts, right? There will be thousands or even a complex application, right? The scripts will be very large number of scripts will be there. Okay, that's the thing.
Okay.
Got it?
Yes.
To get the results faster, to get the report faster, we'll go with the headless mode. And also another advantage with the headless mode is while the scripts are running, you can do whatever you want to do on the screen. For example, when you are running the scripts in normal mode, right? You are trying to do something and suddenly the browser window will open up and you will get disturbed, right? Basically. Is that correct or not? So another advantage of the headless mode is that is not a primary advantage, but what happens with headless mode is apart from running the scripts in faster mode, which is the main purpose why people choose that. But another advantage that we'll get with the headless mode is while the scripts are running in the headless mode, you can do whatever you want to do on your laptop. You don't in the background, the scripts are running with headless mode. Okay, you can do whatever you want to do on your screen. Okay, multitasking is possible with the help of headless mode, but with normal mode, while the scripts are running, you have to just be a spectator. You cannot do because whenever you try to do, some browser window will open, that will close, another browser window will open, another will close, that will disturb us. But in headless mode, it's not going to disturb. That is an additional advantage, I can say. Okay, clear?
Yes, sir.
Okay, great. Then let's move on, guys. Authentication, web push notifications we tried for Chrome and Firefox. Edge browser is still there. I'm unable to show in the Edge browser. Maybe the same option you have to try it out, whether you are getting the notification or whether you are not getting the notification. In the Edge browser, we are by default not getting any web push notification. If I run the script here on Edge web push notification demo, normally only I'm not getting it. Okay, basically normally I'm not getting any notification there, so I'm not able to show you whether it's getting solving or not. For example, edge driver is equal to new edge driver. Firefox, Chrome we understood, and for in edge browser we are not getting notification, we will not do anything. Okay, so driver dot manage dot window dot maximize driver dot get and driver.get, and here open that justdial.com or whatever it is that is giving the notification for us. Let's open this justdial.com. So guys, here, yeah, let me run the script and see whether in the Edge browser the web push notification is coming or not. If it is not coming, we don't have to do anything basically, right? But if you find an example where in Edge browser also if that is coming, then okay. Maybe by default settings in Edge browser are disabling the notifications. We don't know. But here, are we getting that web push notification is the point. Here we have to get the web push notification. You see, it's asking you to manage your settings and all, okay? You go to manage settings and there will be some settings here, some notifications I will search. Notifications I will search. Show recommend everything. No. What is the thing? 1 minute. Location access. Ask before. Will block it. Will block if turned off. Okay. Allow for the sites. I don't know why this notifications, web push notifications are not coming in Edge browser. So we'll try that out, because if they are coming, I can show something. But if they are not coming, I'll ask the ChatGPT why web push notifications are not coming for me in my Edge browser. Okay. So they're giving me some solutions. Open Microsoft Edge browser. Click on the 3-dot menu in the top right corner. Go to the settings, site permissions and notifications. Site permissions and yeah, where is that? Click on 3 dots. Go to settings. Settings only, right? Go to settings. Site permissions. Where are site permissions here? Do you see any site permissions here? Okay, anyhow, what it says, let's see. Make sure ask before sending recommended is toggled on. Yeah, that was toggled on. We have seen that. Allow ensure that specific your recommendation from is not listed under block or allow. It's not listed, right? Sometimes cached data can cause issue. Clear your browser. No, it's a fresh instance. Then check your antivirus. Your antivirus software or firewall might be blocking. Check your antivirus and to ensure they are not interfering with our with Edge or the website in the questions. Make sure I'll just turn on my antivirus for a while. View notification options. No. These are not specific to the browser basically. Notifications are not specific to my browser. That's okay. No, we don't have any settings. Go to settings, check browser version. Go to set about to check for updates. No, that's not a thing. Disable extensions. I don't have any extensions. Ensure that window itself is set to disable. Go to setting. I think it's coming in Chrome, means it should come there. That's not a problem. Other browser is coming. Reset Edge settings. None of the above steps work out. Reset Microsoft Edge. Go to settings. I'll go to settings and I'll reset it once. Where is the reset option? I have to find it out. Reset. If you don't find, just type reset here. It will come. Yes. Search. It's kind of slow. Press enter. Reset. Yeah, reset settings are there here. Found them. Reset. Settings were reset. Let's close this and now run the script. Maybe that may work. Let's try that. I don't know whether it will work or not, but we'll have a try. That's one of the solution given by the ChatGPT. If you're not getting the notifications, you can reset that. Let's see whether the notifications are coming this time. Still, they are not coming. If they are not coming, you don't have to worry, guys. Okay, if they are not coming, there you don't need to worry. If they are coming, only you have to worry, right? Basically, they are not coming still. And any other solutions? Okay, fine. So we are not getting any, by default, we are not getting any notifications in the Edge browser. But still, if any chance you are getting some Edge options, if any chance you have seen some notifications, you can disable them like this. Okay, the best way to disable them is like this only: Edge options, Control-Shift-O, options dot add arguments. Assuming that they are coming for you, you just write this. Okay, disable hyphen notifications. Okay, this is the command we have to write. Whatever that we have done in the Chrome, almost Edge browser looks similar to the Chrome browser, guys. So the settings will work. The settings are working for the Chrome. The same settings are mostly going to work for the Edge browser also. So run the script and observe that, if the notifications are not coming, we are all good already. Okay, since notifications are not coming, we cannot see they are getting applied or not. But if in tomorrow you are getting some notifications, apply that add arguments or disable notifications to disable the notifications. Okay. Okay. So we can go with this and try that. Okay, done. So that's all about the web push notifications, guys. We discussed a lot about web push notifications. Any doubts, any questions here? Guys, any doubts or questions here regarding the web push notifications before we move on to the next topic? That is handling Bootstrap model dialogs. It's clear. Just type C in the chat box, guys. If you guys are clear about the web push, web push notifications. If you are clear, just type C in the chat box so that we'll complete the remaining stuff about these alerts. Great. And the next thing is the Bootstrap model dialogs. The next item is the Bootstrap model dialogs, guys. Okay. So I'll open this application URL, automatenow.io. Okay, the page is lost. Model dialogs are not coming. Okay, I got that model dialog example there, but I don't have that model dialog now. How can I get it now? This is lost already. Bootstrap model dialogs. Do I see any model dialog where, click to open model. So this is the Bootstrap model dialog, guys. Okay, if it is not working also, no problem. Now we have this another example already. So can you see this dialog? When I click on this, click to open model here, I'm getting a dialog on this website. That is nothing but a Bootstrap model dialog where, you want to get the heading, you want to get the text on the model dialog and you have to close it. Right click here, are you getting inspect options? Right click here on any of the options, are you getting inspect options? Yes or no? These are you see, as a terminology wise, these are Bootstrap model dialogs, but they are part of the same web page or different web page. If you are getting inspect options, means they are part of the same web page or different web page. Do I have to switch to them? If I'm getting inspect options, do I have to switch to these model dialogs? No, because they belong to the same web page. Okay. Since they belong to the same web page, I don't have to switch to this model dialogs, guys. Okay. So you're getting inspect options, the same inspect options you are getting on the web page also. You see, on the web page also you are getting. On the model dialog, after the model dialog comes also, you are getting it. But the only problem is when you click on this button without the page loading, is this model dialog coming or not? When you click on this button without the page loading, this model dialog is coming. And there is a possibility for the delay and the script may fail. Selenium may not wait for the elements on the model dialog. That's the only thing. So is this a synchronous activity or asynchronous activity? Yes. Yes. Kumari, you are right. Asynchronous activity and we should wait for it. Yes, everyone. Renuka, Rajkumar, Pawan, everyone is right. Okay. This is an asynchronous activity. We have to wait for it. We have to wait for the modal dialog to come. Once it comes, once it is confirmed that it has come, displayed on the page, then you can normally perform, guys. You don't have to switch to it from normal browser to here. Like alerts, we don't have to do anything here. This is part of the same web page, but it may come with a delay. Because of its asynchronous activity nature, it may come with a delay. So let's try to automate this Bootstrap modal dialog. This is a URL that we have found. Okay, this URL is, it's not working now. We can go with this URL from W3 School's website. They are providing that. So I'll just run the scripts here. Right click here, new. I'll create a package, Bootstrap modal dialog. Right click here and create a new class, Bootstrap modal dialog. Sample. So before I automate that, let's understand something about the Bootstrap modal dialog, what's the technology behind that and all those stuff. Okay. So what is this Bootstrap? You see, there is a tutorial on Bootstrap. Okay. You see, in W3 schools, there is a tutorial on Bootstrap. Even I am not that much an expert in Bootstrap because I never want to learn Bootstrap. Okay. I'm not a developer, right? I generally don't learn, but we'll understand something about the Bootstrap. Bootstrap is the most popular HTML, CSS, and JavaScript framework. What is this? It is a framework, guys. Okay. It is a framework which is built on the top of what? Guys, Bootstrap is a framework which is built on top of what? Using what it has been built of, this framework. Something new has been created with a combination of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript, and Bootstrap will provide you some straightforward tools. Using that, you can directly get some templates kind of stuff. Okay. Bootstrap is the most popular HTML, CSS, and JavaScript framework for developing responsive. What is responsive means? Anyone know what is responsive means? If you want to create some responsive mobile first websites, then you have to use Bootstrap for developing such kind of stuff. What is responsive, guys? Anyone know what is responsive means? What is this responsive? The word responsive here. No. Responsive means not dynamic. Giving back something. No, that's not the answer. Kumari and Renuka, that answers are wrong. Yes. Pushkar, you are right. Responsive means it will work in both desktop and mobile. That is near. So I'll do one thing, guys. This W3 Schools website only will take. It's now opened in which machine? This W3 Schools website, this particular page has been opened in which machine? Windows machine, Windows laptop, right? Windows laptop, desktop machine, or whatever you say. Now right click here somewhere and select inspect option. You will get the Google Chrome DevTools. In the Google Chrome DevTools, if you want to see how this particular web page will open in a mobile, I have an option here, toggle. In the Google Chrome DevTools, I have an option here, toggle, device tools, Control-Shift-M also you can say. When I click on that, on the top, I'm getting some options. Okay. In iPhone, how does it look? Like this. You can increase the percentage here if it's not visible much. In the iPhone, okay. If I remove that, it's going off, guys. Okay, I'll make it to the small. Just let's select this and again go to the DevTools and I'll just drag it down so that you can see most of the portion of the mobile. Okay, here like this we'll see. You see, 3 dots will come in the mobile, but in the normal one, you will not get these 3 lines, right? All these options will be displayed on because a lot of area will be there on the laptop. But if you come to mobile, so if you say iPad mini, it will be like this in iPad mini. Just go to 100% every time. So that iPad mini will be like this. And in iPad mini also, they are giving 3 lines here. And you can scroll it and you can use it like this. You see? So no matter which view I am going, Galaxy Fold if I see, and if I make it 100% here, and in the Galaxy Fold, it is looking something like this. This application is looking something like this. Okay. No matter what view it's going, it's kind of not good in Galaxy, right? Can you see that? There's a problem in the Galaxy Fold. Can you see that, guys? In the Galaxy Fold, there is a problem. some white area is coming. It's not responsive. That means this website is not responsive for this device. If I go for iPad Pro, then it's good. It's very responsive. Maybe there may be some problems also. Let's see that. Okay. So if I go to 100%, yeah, there is a need to, some options are not visible here. Okay. Some options are missing. Okay. This C option is not visible. C++ option is not visible. That means it's not completely responsive in case of that iPad Pro or something. If I go with Surface Pro and go with 100% here, and in Surface Pro, you see, is this website responsive in Surface Pro? No. Sign up button is cut off. Okay. So I'll go with iPhone SE. If it is 100% responsive, means it should work fine. What if I go with my website qfox.com? Let's see whether it will work or not. qfox.com website, my website. So how responsive it is, I want to check from myself. Okay. So I'll check in iPhone SE. You see it's responsive, right? I don't see any cuttings, fittings, and all those stuff. Okay, going overloading and nothing is there. Everything is working fine here. The same website, if I open on iPhone XR, 100% mode, you see this looks still good for me without any problems. 3 lines are coming here, and this looks good. I can do whatever I want. Then iPhone 12 Pro, 100%. I'll keep trying this on different devices. iPhone 14 Pro Max. Yeah, this is also good. Pixel 7. Yes, it's working fine. Then Samsung Galaxy S8. If you are using Samsung Galaxy S8, it's working fine. Then Samsung Galaxy S23 Ultra. We'll keep trying it until, let's see whether I'm doing responsive testing. Basically, whatever I'm doing is responsive testing to see my application is working fine in all the devices. iPad mini, if I open that, you see my website qfox.com will look something like this. My website will look something like this on iPad mini. It's very responsive. Okay. iPad Air. If I go with iPad Air, it will be like this. Is there any problem here? Still, there is no problem. It's working fine in iPad Air. Then iPad Pro. Let's go with 100% every time. iPad Pro, it will be like this, guys. You see, no need of 3 dots because space is enough. So iPad Pro, it's coming fine. And then Surface Pro 7, I'll go with 100% again. You see, for W3 schools, there was some defects, right, in different devices. Okay, you have to scroll it or do something, but it's not perfectly responsive with their website is. So, but QFox website is kind of looks very responsive here. Okay, so there are some defects in the W3 schools in coming to some devices. Some devices it's not visible properly. 100%. You see, here in Galaxy Fold, there is some problem. Okay, it's not it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal, but some portion is getting cut. Can you see that? Guys, can you see that some portion is getting cut? It's not that much problematic, but you see the beginning area is good, but ending area, I have to scroll like this. Okay, it's not perfectly because maybe the fold size is like that. Okay, fold is like that, so we can't do anything. Then we have the options here, folded mode. If I see, it will be like this. You see, if Galaxy Fold means fold option, if I open the fold, my website is looking good, no problem. Okay, my website is looking good in unfolded mode. Okay, so if I go to the continuous mode, it's not looking good. Then Asus in fold. Okay, then here also 100%. I'll say what will be the happening. It's kind of very big, it's inside, and it's, I would say, folded. In the folded mode, it will be like this. 100%. The folded mode will be like this. It will come like this. Okay, this is a very place where you fold it. Okay, this is a big middle part. Okay, then Samsung Galaxy A5171. Okay, this is coming. Then Nest Hub. I'm trying all the things. Okay, I'm trying all the things and see what's happening. It's coming fine. Then Nest Hub Max, 100%. It's coming fine. Then I think I done a lot of devices. If any other devices are, you can add them, and I'll just disable this so that it'll go to the normal desktop laptop mode. So that is what is called as responsive. Now everyone clear what is responsive means? To make that responsiveness possible, to make that responsiveness possible, we need this kind of Bootstrap. Okay, we have to use Bootstrap framework. Our developers may use this Bootstrap framework to get that responsiveness to the page. Fine, guys, clear?
Arun,
Developers,
in the developers tools, where you are selecting the dimensions option, can you please show it?
just right-click inspect option here on anywhere on the page. You right-click inspect, and here, left side you have inspect option, right? That we generally use.
Yeah,
Instead of right-click inspect, we can use this inspect option. Beside that, you see there's an icon here.
Okay.
This option, okay, clear?
Responsive option. Okay.
Yeah, the modal plugin is a dialog box pop-up window that's displayed on the current page, and we'll go to the home thing to understand about Bootstrap a bit before understanding that. Bootstrap is the most popular HTML, CSS, and JavaScript framework. You have to have this knowledge, guys, okay? What is Bootstrap? It's the most popular HTML, CSS, and JavaScript framework for developing responsive mobile-first websites. The purpose of the Bootstrap is to developing responsive mobile-first websites. Means this website should work in mobile and also in the laptops, okay? Mobile first means it should work firstly correctly in mobile first, and after that it can work anywhere later. Bootstrap is completely free to download, that's okay. And any other things are there here. No, we'll click on the next. So get started. Also some information will be there. What is Bootstrap? You have to understand. Bootstrap is a free front-end framework. What is this Bootstrap? Is a free front-end framework for faster and easier web development. Okay. So if you don't use a framework, developers have to break their head in developing the applications. It will take a lot of time for them. If they use this kind of Bootstrap framework, okay, a lot of templates will be readily available, and with the templates, right, the web development can be done a bit faster when compared to directly hard coding the HTML code and writing the HTML CSS from scratch by themselves, because Bootstrap is a framework where a lot of hard work is already done by the developers of the Bootstrap, and they have given you something where, for example, if you want to includes HTML CSS based design templates for typography, if you want some designs or some forms, you want to design some forms using HTML CSS, that will take a lot of time. You can use a Bootstrap template. You'll get a form directly. If you want to get a button from Bootstrap, you don't have to design the button. Some HTML, CSS applied buttons will be readily available in the Bootstrap. Tables, readily available tables, good looking tables will be directly available in the Bootstrap. Using that, can create the tables. Navigation, modals, whatever we are seeing in the modal dialogs, image carousels, like images will scroll like this, right? That kind of image carousels, and as well as optional JavaScript plugins are also there. Bootstrap also gives you the ability to easily create responsive designs, and that is all responsive. I already explained to you. Okay. Responsive web design is about creating websites which automatically adjust themselves to look good on all the devices, from small phones to the large desktops. Okay. Whatever the device you use there, the website should become responsive to according to that website. Okay. That's what is called a responsiveness. And here, try it yourself is coming. What is that? Let's see. Run. I'll run the code. My first Bootstrap page, resize this page to see the effect. Okay. Resize the page. Okay. So there is something here. What they have used additionally, let's. Okay. Okay. There is an example, but I don't know what is that. But some href is there, some Bootstrap mini CSS they are applying. Some template they are applying here. But let's find it out from this. Okay. Why use Bootstrap? What is the advantage of using Bootstrap? Advantages, because you learn before anything, before you know how to handle this Bootstrap model dialogs. It's better we know what is Bootstrap, right? That's a better thing. So without that, if you directly go and automate the Bootstrap dialogs, there is no use of the stuff. Okay. Yes, in Bootstrap we have some predefined sections and predefined stuff. The UI will come automatically like that. Okay. Easy to use. First of all, anybody with basic knowledge of HTML, CSS can start using Bootstrap. Bootstrap responsive, CSS adjusts to phones, tablets, and desktop. Okay, then mobile first approach. In Bootstrap 3, mobile first styles are part of the core framework. Browser compatibility. Bootstrap is compatible with all modern browsers like Firefox and something. And versions are there. Way to get Bootstrap. There are ways to get on your website. Download Bootstrap from getbootstrap.com website and include Bootstrap from a CDM. Downloading Bootstrap. If you want to download and host Bootstrap yourself, go to and follow the instructions there. Okay. Okay. Bootstrap internally uses some other thing known as jQuery, JavaScript plugins like modal tooltips, etc. However, if you just use a CSS part of Bootstrap, you don't need jQuery. Okay. So let's try. Let's create first web page with Bootstrap. Add the HTML doc file. HTML code has been written here. Don't worry about that. Bootstrap there is a model mobile first. Responsive mobile first styles are part. To ensure proper rendering and touching zooming, add the following meta tag. To add the Bootstrap thing, we are adding this meta tag. We have to do that to ensure proper rendering and touch zooming. Name viewport content with is equal to device initial is equal to scale. We don't have to worry about that. Okay. Part sets the width of the page to follow the screen which very depend on the initial scale. Part sets the initial zoom level with the password loop. Containers. Bootstrap also requires a containing elements to grab site contents. There are two containers cases. Dot container class provides a responsible fixed with container fluid spanning the entire width of the viewport. Okay, container dot content fluid. Two basic Bootstrap pages. The following example shows the code for a basic Bootstrap with a responsive fixed width container. Bootstrap example meta caset. Here meta viewport content width is equal to divides with. This is from Bootstrap, it seems so. And because of adding this, we got that. Okay. The following example shows the code for a basic Bootstrap with a full width container. Where is the full width container? Okay. Okay. Div class, here you are using container fluid from Bootstrap. This will apply the container. Okay. This will apply the container, guys. Okay. You see this class they are using. Here also they are using some class from Bootstrap class. From Bootstrap, they are using some container here. Try it yourself how the container is coming. Let's see. Run my first Bootstrap page. This is a container. It is coming like this. This dot container class provides a responsive fixed width container. Okay. This part is inside a container class. What about the other one? Here we are. Container fluid. Try it yourself. We'll try this one. Some examples, guys. Nothing much. Full spanning the entire width of the viewport. Okay, that's okay. So here they have mentioned the container div class. Inside that they have mentioned the code. Okay, inside the body, inside the div tag. For the div tag, they have mentioned something from Bootstrap, and because of that, that is possible. We'll go do one thing. We'll go to the back. Bootstrap model. I think I'll go with the Bootstrap model, dialogs and HTML. Directly go there. We got a button, right click to open, right click, inspect that code for that open model dialog. What they have written, we'll see. How they created the model, you see. The following example shows how to create a basic model. You see anything that is data toggle is equal to model is there mentioned. Okay, here also you see data toggle is equal to model. Okay, ID model class model fade. You see they mentioned the class here. Can you see that? Model fade, and then inside that they gave all the details like heading, model header, model content. This is all bootstrapping only, right? All these classes are coming from Bootstrap templates there. Okay, if you simply use this class, the whatever you want to get, that will come in a proper way. Try it yourself and open model, you'll get this model dialog. Okay, how you are getting that? Because you are adding all this model content, model header, model body, model title, wherever that is, model footer, everything you are defining in the Bootstrap. Okay, that's the framework designed on the top of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. So everyone clear with the Bootstrap model dialogs now? What are Bootstrap model dialogs are clear? What is Bootstrap is clear at least? Got some idea what is Bootstrap? It's some technology or framework that is built on the top of HTML, CSS, and JavaScript to make the life of the developers easy while developing such kind of using the templates. They can easily develop something kind of dialogs. Anyhow, we'll try to automate it. Will not take much time, guys. Okay. So Chrome driver is equal to new Chrome driver. Control-Shift-O. Then driver dot manage dot window dot maximize driver dot get. And here I'll copy this URL. After getting this URL, I would like to click on the button, guys. I would like to click on the button. I would like to click on this click to open model dialog button. Inspect that. Once I inspect that, click to open that button. So here, I have to create some XPath expression or something to locate this button. Button, does it have an ID or something? Data toggle model is there, and click to open model is a text we can use. Control F, / button. Text is equal to. Give the text. And the text has come. Copy this particular text, guys. Copy this particular text, which is locating only this button, and go here and simply write down driver dot find element by dot XPath. Create a web element. This is modal button, modal dialog button, modal button. I'll say otherwise modal button, Bootstrap modal button. Inspect this and modal button dot click. I'll say modal button dot click. I'll say click on the button. And once it clicks on the button, we'll get this dialog. So I want to get this particular text, some text in the model. I want to get right click here, select inspect option. And here some text is there. P tag is there. I don't have to switch to the model dialog because this is part of the same web page. But here to locate that paragraph, I'll do one thing. I'll go with some unique locators here. You see my model ID is there. Copy this my model ID, and with this ID, I'll create /div a proper XPath I'll create with the help of this ID. And under the ID, somewhere here, /p is there. You see, the paragraph is getting located with the help of ID. I made it unique. Copy this. It's actually locating the paragraph text, and the text between the tags I want to retrieve. So for that, I'll write driver dot find element by dot XPath, provide the XPath expression of that paragraph text on that model dialog. I'll say para is equal to model para, otherwise model para. And I'll create a web element here. And simply say model para dot get text. I'll say to retrieve the text between the tags. Text para text. I'll say para text. Para text is equal to I'll say. And here I'll say hover the mouse and say create local variable, and simply I'll directly print it out. System.out.println. 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 Okay, para text I'll print and run the code. Right click, run as Java applications. Let's see what will happen. Whether it will be able to retrieve the text from that model dialog or not by default. Let's see. If the model dialog is coming faster, there is a possibility that it may retrieve the text. Even though it's an asynchronous activity, if the model dialog is coming fast, the page is loading, guys. So Selenium WebDriver will wait until the page loads. Then only it will click on that click to open model button. Let's wait for the page to load. This is the last one for today, guys. Okay, let's wait. It will be done. After that, we'll go for the doubts. The page is loading like anything, guys. Okay, Bootstrap model page. So we have to wait until the page loads completely. Then it has clicked on it. Once it clicked on it, we will see some text in the model. It has been working fine, guys. Okay, no problem. But ultimately, we cannot rely on that. Before you perform any operations on the model dialog, it's better to wait. Though it's working, but we should wait, guys. In some cases, in some websites, this model dialog will come with a delay. For example, the website that I was using earlier, this one is not available now, right? automatenow.io.modals is not available now. The page is not available. Okay. So they have removed it, it seems, that models. So how to work with models in Selenium? Why this is coming there? This is Google search. Selenium. They gave Selenium to tutorial. Okay. Ads are coming. Okay, fine, no problem. So let's not waste our time. Simple thing is that in my previous thing, right, it used to fail, but now this is not failing. So Whether it is failing or not doesn't matter. We have to write waiting mechanism here because that is an asynchronous activity. When you click on that particular button without the page loading, you are getting that modal dialog. So it's better that you wait for that one of the element on the modal dialog before performing the operation. Import this and here provide driver comma duration dot of seconds and give maximum 10 seconds. That is very generous thing to give 10 seconds there. Then expected conditions dot visibility of element located by which element. You can take any element on the modal dialog. You can take this heading, you can take this text, you can take this close button, you can just take this close mark. So I'll take one or whatever already I created, right? I'll take that any element I can take on that and simply write down. And I don't have to create a model para here because I'm already waiting for a model para. Over the mouse, create local variable, and since that is already there, I can directly perform the operations model para dot get text and para text, and finally I'll say driver dot pitch. Run the script. The normal way you can perform the operations on the model dialog, guys, there is nothing much there. Okay, on the model dialog, it's part of the same web page, and you got the idea what is Bootstrap model dialog is all about. Bootstrap, how the technology used for building that particular dialog is Bootstrap. So the page is taking too much time to load. That's the only thing. But Selenium is good enough to wait for the page to load. Until it loads, it will keep waiting. Let's say still the page is loading. That's okay. Let's wait. Yeah, done. Some text in the model dialog. Everything is good. So the thing is, you can perform many other operations on that. Apart from getting the text, you can get the heading. Right-click, inspect this. Apart from the text, you can also get the heading, guys. Okay, I'll do it in my local browser. Right-click, inspect this, and here it is there. And for this also the same. And under the what is the heading? Where is the heading? Inspect that. The heading is in. Where is model header? Inspect it. Yeah, this is a model header. Model title is there. Maybe we can try that out. ID is also there. Okay, great. ID is there, so I can directly get that. So I'll say first I will get the so I'll say model para dot get text, not model para, sorry. Driver dot find element by dot x ID, right? ID. Provide the ID locator of that model label or model heading. Model heading is equal to, that is a web element. Create a web element here for the mouse and create web element. Just type, if it's taking time, just type element, that's it. And then write down model heading dot get text. This will get the page heading, that's model dialog heading. I'll say heading text. Heading text is equal to, and here string, and print it out. System.out.println, system.out.println. Just print it out. Print out the heading text here, and here print out the para text here. Okay, then what else we can do? Para text is printed, and this close button we can try. Inspect this close button. The close button, Control F / button text is equal to close. I'll say button text is equal to. It's part of the same web page, guys. You don't have to switch or do anything. That's the main intention. You have to learn the model dialog with. Close. Copy this. Okay. Then come back here and say driver dot find element by dot xpath. Provide the xpath expression. Sorry, I didn't copy it well. So I'll copy this xpath expression of that close button. Create a web element. I'll say close button. Close button is equal to. Close button is equal to, and create a web element here. And then say simply close button dot click. Close button dot click. Before closing the close button, I'll just give spirit dot sleep so that remove purpose only. Like say 4 seconds I'll give. so that we can see what is happening on the screen. Ignore the exception. Thread dot sleep here, thread dot sleep here. After closing also thread dot sleep. And what is the next one? Here, this another close option is also there, guys. You can either click on that close option also. You can click on that close also. That's also fine. Span. Like that you can create and then, you can open it again and close. Either using this way you can close. We'll do it next variation. Run the code for now and see whether whatever we thought is happening or not. We'll wait for the page to load. After that, it will click on this open pop-up model dialog. And after the model dialog will come, it will retrieve the para text on the model dialog. After that, it will retrieve the page heading. After that, it will close the model dialog using the close button. And after that, it has to close the browser. That's what is the script we have written so far. Let's wait and see how the script will go on. We got the model dialog. Finally, it has closed it. Close the browser also now. After closing the model dialog, all the heading and para text and heading text we got. Now we'd like to close in a different way. I'll comment this out and close in a different way here by using another element on that model dialog. I would like to use all the activities basically. Inspect this close option. Span tag is there. Copy this X. And here double forward slash span text is equal to give the text X option. Press enter. And you see it's getting located only one element and it's locating what? It's not locating. One of 11 are coming, guys, basically, okay? It's not unique. So I have to inspect it again. Before that, there is a button. Area label is closed. I'll copy this area label. Copy this. Double slash button @area label is equal to close. And under that, we have this. Now it's locating only one element. So copy this XPath expression for locating this close option and create that web element. Driver.find element by.xpath. Give the XPath expression of that X button and put X button here. X button is equal to either you can close using the close button or using the X button in this model dialog. That's how the template has been created. Okay. And Bootstrap template has been created like that. Simply use click option. Here after that it has to close. Let's run the script and see whether using this way also we are closing the model dialog or not. Okay, the page has to load again. Let's wait for the page to load. So guys, meanwhile, W3 Schools is a very good website, guys. Even I am planning to learn everything from this website, okay? Once you learn this website, apart from whatever the software testing career we have, if you learn this kind of technologies, right, then you will be good, guys, okay? So no one can stop you kind of things. Lot of knowledge. Close that. It got closed, you see. The browser will close now. Everything is working fine. So everyone clear how to automate or handle the Bootstrap model dialogs in Selenium automation is clear for everyone? Is a Bootstrap model dialog is clear for you? Just type in the chat box if you are clear with that. We have a few more things like lightbox and handling accept all cookies that we are going to cover tomorrow. That will not take much time, but I have to explain more about lightbox and what is this cookies and all. What are cookies? You see, whatever the topic we take, we'll learn something new, okay? Not from an automation point of view. We'll also learn about the technical stuff, also some background surrounding that. For example, today Bootstrap model dialog we learned. We understood something about Bootstrap. What is a Bootstrap? A lot of people may not know what is Bootstrap. Today you may have known. Okay. Similarly, lightbox, accept. What is the concept behind the lightbox and all those stuff I am going to cover upcoming days, tomorrow, as part of the Selenium Java general sessions in the morning hours. Any questions? Anyone have any questions now? You can ask me out. Any questions you can ask me. Yesterday's session also got uploaded here. So am I missing anything? Yesterday Selenium
Sir,
Java.
static method,
Yeah. Yeah,
sir,
please.
static method కి ఆబ్జెక్ట్ క్రియేట్ చేయాల్సిన అవసరం లేదు కదా సార్?
It's not, we can create object for static method, but it's not recommended. You'll get a warning message because that's not the way to access the static methods. Static methods, we have to access
class
using
name
the
dot
class name or interface name. Interface
Yes.
also, in interface by default, the variables inside the interface are static by default, right? So all the variables in the
Yes,
interface
sir.
you can access using the interface name. And coming to the class, whatever the variables and methods inside the class you have mentioned as static, right? You don't have to create an object to access that methods or variables outside the class. Simply by using the class name, you can access them. Okay?
Okay,
Clear
sir.
now, all?
Yes, sir.
Some people use this static thing just for that purpose only, to make the accessing of that variables and methods easily accessible outside without creating an object, because object creation step we have to write, and then you have to use object reference and you have to access the variables and methods. That's a two-step process. But what if I say that it can be done simply by making the variables methods as static inside the class, and just by using the class name you can access without creating an object. It's a simplified format, right? There's another advantage you are getting from the static keyword. Okay?
Yes.
So way of accessing will become easier. Clear now, Pawan?
Yes, sir. Clear, sir.
Okay. Any other questions, guys? Any
Now,
other?
Aruna, it's time to build some framework.
No. Still
I think
advanced things are there. Tables are there. Okay. Few more
Okay.
things are there, because that's okay, that's okay. Because we are learning a lot of things, right? So let's do like this. And then maybe we are near, I can say. I cannot say that it's too far away from
Yeah.
the books, but we are near to that, because most of the advanced topics are coming to the end. Okay. So here we are at 18th one or something. Maybe 3 or 4 more topics are there. After that, we'll go for frameworks anyhow, right? In the frameworks also, we'll use the same kind of scenario where we'll do a lot of R&D for each and every topic. Okay.
Mhm.
So without the strong foundations, right, you will not be able to build some great frameworks. Okay. So don't worry about that. We are near to that framework concepts and all. So a few more topics are left out in this. We'll definitely do that. Okay. Yeah. Any other questions, guys? Any other questions you have from today's session or any other things? Have you tried this, Mahesh, Mojo failure exception in the ChatGPT or something? Have you tried? Mahesh is asking me a question in the chat box regarding the Jenkins Mojo failure exception he is getting for Jenkins while running Selenium Java scripts. Java scripts. I have faced this problem earlier, but I don't remember exactly what was the problem. But let's see. The Mojo failure exception in Jenkins typically occurs when a Maven build fails. If you are encountering this while running Selenium JavaScripts, there could be several reasons for the failure. Here are some common issues and solutions. Check Maven dependencies. Ensure that all the necessary dependencies for Selenium and your project are correctly defined in your pom.xml file. The project requires downloading dependencies from the internet during the build. Make sure your Jenkins server has internet access. Check Selenium version. Okay, correct plugin installation. If you are using the Selenium Maven plugin, ensure it's correctly installed in your pom. Have you checked this Maven plugin? Have you configured this Maven plugin in Jenkins? Mahesh? Have you configured? Have you
Yes,
configured
sir.
Maven?
Yes.
Okay. Still you are getting. Thing is that to solve your problem, I have to go step by step. Okay, in my own way. Then only I can solve it. That's the problem.
Can I share my screen?
You can share your screen, but I may not be able to solve it straight away because there may be many reasons because of which many I'll give you the access, but don't expect that I'll solve your problem because I know the experience with Jenkins, right? Every people will get different problem, and the problem may be a root cause may be very simple thing that cannot be found out. Okay, so it will take some time to find out. You can now share your screen though.
Yes.
With that expectation, if you want to share, you can share. Okay.
Yes, I am sharing.
Scroll up. Invoke top level Maven targets. Okay. One minute. Go up. Yeah, started by Mahesh. Scroll down slowly. Nothing to compile. All classes are scroll slowly. Rotate using ordered provider. Okay, test running test. Failed to load class. Failed to load class is coming here. Default to no operation. Failed to open. No application is associated with specific file for this operation. Scroll down. Scroll down. Okay. Any tests are running here? Scroll down.
Without no test cases is running here.
Have you named the test with the name test in the key at the end? Test keyword is there for your
Yes.
file names. Do you have Maven Surefire plugin also?
Yes. Here is the here is a Maven Sure. Yes.
Is referring to testng.xml file. Maven Surefire plugin. Go to the testng.xml file once. Bottom. Complete bottom. Testng.xml file. Yeah.
This one or that one?
This one. Which one you are using? From resources you are using? Yeah, open that.
Yes.
Open that. My listeners, it's pointing, then test names are there. These are test, login test. Everything looks good. I don't see any problem.
Here is running well. Build is success and
here it is working. Jenkins, it is not working. Huh?
only Jenkins it is not.
Go to Jenkins then. Go to the configurations of Jenkins. Manage Jenkins. On the left side. 1 minute. Scroll down. Go up only. First go with system setting. Have you installed Maven Surefire plugin inside this? Maybe. Is it required?
Actually,
Maven plugin have you installed? And are you running the
I
scripts?
think
1
there
minute.
is a
Go to system once, first of all. What is there in system? Let's see. Other people don't worry about this. We have not done this topic yet, but you know, I am randomly solving a problem. Scroll down. Only system. Maven project configurations, local. Okay. Go down, go down. Go down. Keep scrolling down. Jenkins location. Okay. Source root URL, global properties. Okay, scroll down. Pipeline, speed, durability. Now keep scrolling down. Okay. Yeah, go back. Go back to manage Jenkins. Go to the next one, tools. Maven configuration, JDK installation. What is that option you selected? Java home. Yeah, JDK 21.
yes.
Home. Yeah, that's fine. Where is Maven? Similarly, where is Maven? Maven installation. Maven underscore home. Is that particular available? Maven available at that location? Can you show me once?
Yes, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
fine. Scroll up. Go back. You applied it, right? Okay, fine. Is there any other thing that is required? Scroll up, scroll up. Git.exe file. Okay. Is it that no project you are able to run using Maven?
In
Go to the job.
using
Go to
Maven,
job. No, not that one. Go to job, Jenkins job. Where is the job? Go to the job configuration. Okay, configure. One minute. This job is created on the, okay, fine. Click on advanced. I don't think you have to give that advanced thing, but scroll down. Why you are using current workspace? You are using current workspace, huh? Okay. Using this way you are running. See, laptop, hybrid, okay. But here, if you are running the current workspace, that's fine. In that pom.xml file is there now. Once you go to that location, just copy paste that and just see whether pom.xml file is available from there. Yes, pom.xml file is there. Yes, that is there. Okay. It will access the pom.xml file, and from pom.xml file, it will access the using Maven Surefire plugin. Will it do that? Okay. Okay, then next, scroll down. Source code management, none. Yes, correct. It's not Git. Go down, build step, invoke top level Maven targets, Maven home and test. MV and test. Yes, that's also correct. Go to advanced options here. Under build steps, go to advanced. Not required, I think so. Not required, not required. Build steps, post build, build steps, post build actions are build step. Okay, these are build step only, right? Whatever you have seen is a build step only, I guess. Okay, the results should come here. Apply it once again. and run it. Run the job once again. Build now. It's running. Go to that #9 thing. Console output. Yeah, we'll see. Everything is intact, but I don't think what is the problem. I'm not able to get. Just wait. You followed my videos to create this?
Yes, I have followed you. 12 hours project framework. That.
Okay, fine. Are the scripts not running in your browser, in your machine? The below?
Yes, all the scripts are running in the browser.
Can you see what's happening with
Even in Maven, it is also running in through CMD also.
local machine, not local machine, I'm saying. Okay. Invoke top level man and market build as failure. Test engine reports processing start. Looking for test engine. Was last modified before this ignorant saving reports. Okay, see program. Scroll up a bit. Mojo failure execution. I got this exception earlier, guys. I don't remember that now. Fail to execute goal of Apache Maven plugins, Maven Surefire plugin on. There are test failures. Please refer to dump files. Okay. Build failure. Scroll up. Test run 21 failed to. Only 2 got failed, right?
No, all are skipped.
Skipped. They got
Fails are 2. Yes.
failed out 2 and skipped got 6 because of an exception. That means remaining got passed. Apart from 18
No.
got passed, right?
No.
3 got passed, right? Run 2, run 3, run 4 got passed. You see? They're mentioned there. It's running actually. Scroll up, completely scroll up. After build success, yeah, just keep going to the top. Keep going to the top. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Yeah, be fast. Yeah, stop there. Stop there. Scroll down. Scroll down slowly. Failed to open Java IO exception is coming for further details. File, C drive, laptop, grow, tech, mind class, hybrid TestNG framework, output, extend reports, extend report.html. No application is associated with the file for this operation. Some message is coming. Can you see that? Input output exception is coming there. Scroll down.
It is, I think, because of the desktop related AWT. So we are trying to get to fetch the extent report. Because of that, it is getting.
Yeah, correct. Go down. Maven Surefire test failure to test suite com time elapsed. Element not interactable exception is coming here. Okay, element not interactable. From driver. Okay. Scroll down. Element not interactable exception is coming. What is the reason here? Element not interactable, element not interactable. Login setup 28. In setup 28 line you go.
Where
Login.
in Eclipse.
No, you know your project. Login. Setup 28. One is not working. Navigate to login page is not working, it seems. Go to that navigate to login page once. Okay. So fine. It's working in your local browser, right? Local thing is working, na? Only
Arun,
this.
can I say something?
Yeah, please. Gopal. If you have
Okay.
identified that, you can say.
Actually, I got some assignment, same
Hmm.
assignment that I have shared few days before.
Okay.
So could you please discuss on that because I need to submit by tomorrow. That's the reason.
That is not possible. I am very busy.
No,
Seriously.
I want some idea.
Hmm.
That's yeah. Can we discuss 5 minutes on that so that
For the time now.
okay,
Sorry,
okay.
I don't have time today. Why? Because I have Capgemini session at 9 o'clock. Okay. So
Mm-hmm.
we have to end up this session as soon as possible. There's no other way.
Okay, okay.
Tomorrow we'll see. Okay.
Yeah, we
Or
can.
yeah, tomorrow it will be better tomorrow. Okay. No problem.
Krupal,
Just
you can discuss with me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mahesh. I'm going to call you. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Krupal, you can solve this problem and we can discuss this tomorrow also. Okay. If you have found this
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. Sure.
Yeah. Fine. Okay, Mahesh.
Thank you.
Krupal will try to help you. Okay. Let's see.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you.
Okay, fine. You can stop sharing the screen. So that's all, guys. Yeah, Krupal, you have shared that URL also. Fine. Okay. No problem. We'll discuss on that assignment. No problem. And tomorrow we'll do that. Today I don't have time, guys. Sorry for that. At 9 I have this Capgemini training. I have to switch to that. So, guys, that's all for today. We'll meet tomorrow. And today evening, Selenium Java course. Okay. Yeah, Jyoti, you are also there, na? So quickly, I'll discuss with Jyoti. Remaining people, you can leave, guys. Okay, you can leave. There's nothing there. Remaining all, you can leave. I would like to talk to Jyoti. Jyoti, what you have to do is you are given access to this WhatsApp group.
Yes,
Part
I
of
got access of WhatsApp group. Yeah.
yeah. So to sync with the current batch, right? No matter where we are, you have to do only one thing.
Yeah.
That is what you have to do is I'll just tell you what you have to do. Just give me a second. Just go to
Yeah.
that group. On the top, you will see
Mhm.
this option like Google Drive link. You will see. Okay.
Yes, yeah.
Copy that link, and only the people who have access to that will be able to access that. Okay. Just
Okay.
just open that Google Drive link with the email address open, right? One of whatever the browser you are using, right, with your email address. For that, it will
Yeah.
be given access. So you're able to access, I guess so, right? So just give me
Yes, I can access. And that link is for what exactly?
I'll tell you. I'll tell you.
Okay.
Yeah, this link contains everything that we are teaching on this. There are a lot of sessions going on. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Not
Yeah.
just session, multiple sessions are going on as initiatives. Basically, we started only with Monday to Friday as a batch timing. But
Okay.
ultimately, what we thought is we came up with new initiatives where every weekend we are going live automation challenges we are solving. And in the afternoon of weekend, as an additional thing, we are discussing on manual testing, domain knowledges, and all those stuff. Okay, some general stuff. Okay,
Okay.
manual testing,
Okay.
12 plus years experience discussion way. There
Yeah.
also there are some people there are some people join in between. The original sessions were like this. Okay, the original sessions were from Monday to Friday only.
Okay. Okay.
I'll tell
So
you what.
Javid told me that I can join the next batch also. When will it start?
Yeah, it will start. It will take some time, but don't have to wait for that. Okay, for your case.
Okay. Yeah. And
So
live project contains all the supports of framework and Jenkins entire thing.
yes, correct. Everything they
Okay.
have
Okay.
not started it, but it will start in a while. Okay,
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
give me a second.
And what is the crash course, Arun?
I'll tell you that for the people who join in between, right? That's a crash course for them. Okay.
Okay.
Before that, what is the knowledge level you have so far? Like on
Actually,
Selenium Java.
yeah, I'm working in Excel technology as an automation tester only. So, but my
Hmm.
lead supposed to do all the frameworks part from the scratch, but I'm unaware of that all those things. So I need to learn all
Okay,
those
okay.
things.
Fine.
Yeah.
That means you're already aware of Selenium and already aware of Java, right?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. Yeah.
So in that case, you can follow a plan, which is a crash course plan. You can go because you're already aware, and also you can complete that in very less time. So we have
Mm-hmm.
not
Yeah.
added the frameworks. As you can see, we are discussing the advanced Selenium topics like how to handle the alerts, like that kind of stuff, right?
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
Next
Yeah.
part is that we'll start the framework concepts, and after the framework concept, we'll build frameworks.
Okay.
Okay, in an extensive manner, we are going to spend a lot of time on building the framework on a day-to-day basis. Okay, and apart from that,
Yeah.
weekends we have this live automation thing. Initially started with 7 a.m. to 8 a.m.
Okay.
EST kind of stuff. Okay, that
Yeah.
classes.
Yeah.
Then
Mm-hmm.
after that, what happened was a lot of people joined in between. So because of that, I have to take a decision that in the evening also I've started a crash course just to revise topics or for the new people to explain them at 8 p.m. IST to 9 p.m. IST. We are taking this crash course thing for the
Yes. Yes.
people.
Means I joined it lately. That's why I need to attend the crash course also.
Since you joined lately, you directly start with the crash course. I mean to say, okay.
Okay.
Because,
Okay. Okay.
because whatever you are expecting from the course has not started it anyhow. That
Oh.
crash
Okay.
frameworks and all. You are already aware of Selenium Java, right? Maybe you can
Yes.
easily
Yes.
complete this. Only follow the crash course. That will be fine for you. Okay. So from
Mm-hmm.
1 to 16. Okay. Yesterday session was 16, I guess. 16 videos
Mm-hmm.
are there, and just watch them at 2x speed or 1.5
Okay.
speed, whatever you feel comfortable. Once that is
Yeah.
done, right, you parallelly follow my morning sessions, the 7 to 8 a.m. sessions. Okay.
Yes. Yes. Okay.
And to get some more knowledge on weekends, right? Weekends also we have these three sessions going on as an
Mm-hmm.
add-ons. All these are add-ons. This is the main part actually. This is the main part that you have joined for. But ultimately, this also you can join without any problem. But timings are different. Okay. So for the people who
Okay.
join between, this is going on every day in the evening hours, 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. So
Mm-hmm.
and on the weekends we have 7 a.m. 7 a.m. thing
Mm-hmm.
where we are automating the live challenges. We want to
Okay.
create an end-to-end project, automation project, okay? Automating end-to-end application
Okay. Okay.
is one thing. And in the 11 a.m., we have manual testing. There are some people who joined for manual testing and Selenium both together. For them, I am taking manual, but I made it some different where, they get the real ground reality of how the projects will run in real time. And we are discussing a lot of domain knowledge and exploring a lot of unknown territories in this part, okay? So
Yeah.
learning something that general normal experience people doesn't have that knowledge we are gaining here, and we are exploring in that direction. Okay, to get a 12 plus experience mindset. That is a manual thing. And again, in the weekends, 8 p.m. will not be there. It will be 6 p.m.
Okay.
Crash course will happen on 6 p.m. Okay, so that's the thing. So Selenium Java crash. The same thing is repeated here.
Yeah.
And an add-on thing, live automation challenge, 11 a.m. manual thing, and this is the main thing. So what you can do
Okay.
is like you can attend the crash course and morning thing for now, and
No.
get to the pace. Get to the pace, and after a few sessions, right, we'll start with the frameworks and all. Then you will be good anyhow, right?
Yes. I mean, all the stuff I need to learn, like framework, Jenkins, API testing
No need to
also
learn. No
covering.
need to learn. They will be covered in some time, but you have to be patient, okay? Because everyone has different needs when they come to this course, right? So I have to.
Yeah.
So currently that alerts thing we are going, right? This is the third day, I guess so. Okay, so tomorrow it will be completed and we'll move on to the next topic, like handling tables or handling calendars like that. Okay.
Yeah. But Arun, can I get to know that what else do I require? That framework, Jenkins, and what else? Postman and all?
Postman will come into API thing.
Yeah, that is covering.
That we are planning to cover in the upcoming days, but not now. After
Okay.
all these initiatives are done, right? Freshly, we may start a new initiative on weekend where we may cover on
Okay.
an ongoing basis. But at this moment, we are very much occupied so that we cannot start any other initiative. We have other initiatives coming like programming initiative, API initiative, like that many automation initiatives on API, like that we have many things, even security testing also we have that. Okay, but that will take some time. Okay.
Okay. And live project will be every
Live
weekend
project
at
will be
6
there
p.m.
here already. We are started this on weekends. So end-to-end project will be there on weekends. For now, we are solving some challenges because we have not completed the entire Selenium Java concepts. Once the entire Selenium Java concepts are completed on weekdays, right? Live project will continue on the weekends.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, end-to-end
And
live project will start on the weekends after that. Okay.
yeah, Arun. And
Clear?
what about the jobs and placement, anything?
That Javid and team, someone has already pinged in the chat box. If you're interested in something, they are already asking here. You see.
Yeah. What's up?
For program. Yeah, you can follow them, Shashank and Javid. Okay, you can reply to them.
Sure.
Okay,
Yeah, Arun.
they will
Yeah.
take care of that.
Yeah.
All good
Okay,
now.
Arun.
So I have to join
Yeah.
Gemini training. Sorry, I'm fast.
Yeah. No.
So we'll meet today evening, end of the day. Meanwhile, you can go to this crash course folder. When you go to this, all the videos will be there. Simply go to the Selenium Java crash course folder. Don't go with any other things. For now, you start with crash course. Once they are done, you can go with other videos also if you want. You can start from
Okay.
day one here if you want to revise, and before you don't have to wait for next batch. That's what I'm saying. Okay. Next batch, if you
Yeah.
wait, this framework will come for a long time. Okay. So this is very expensive batches. So it will not be same. Like short covering will not be there here. Okay. For now,
Yeah.
Selenium crash course folder, you go and try to complete the videos, whatever we have completed so far. Okay.
Sure.
And
And can I have access for this for longer time?
yes, this
Like
is lifetime access. It will not go away. Okay.
okay. Yeah.
It will be there. It will be there. I'll not remove the access. Okay. And next batches also you can attend. No need that you don't have to pay for next batch. Once this batch is over, if next batch starts, you still want to continue, can continue also. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, Arun. Okay.
There's no problem in that. Fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay then. Fine. All good now.
Yes. Yeah.
Going ahead, just join the sessions. Okay. Without missing.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yes.
Yeah. Bye
Thanks,
then.
Arun.
Yeah. Welcome.
Bye.
Yeah. Bye everyone. See you.